Hello everybody, my name is Brooke Viggers and today I'm going to try to persuade you not to drink and drive. As college students and as most human beings, we like to have fun. I'll describe how a fun night out can quickly turn into a night filled with ignorance and danger. Drinking and driving is how this happens, and it happens far too many times. It happens because it's easy. You go out with your friends, you have a few drinks, you think you're fine, but you're really not. We've all probably been there. Well, today I'm going to talk to you about how you shouldn't drink and drive, because it can damage your future, cause potential harm to yourself and to others, and not only can it cost you your life or another's life, it can cost you a lot of money in the end. Now let's talk about some ways that drinking and driving can damage your future. Drinking and driving can affect your future career. If you're not going to school for anything, it shouldn't be too bad. But if you're going to school for medical, law, police work, teaching, anything with a degree, it's going to be very hard for you to find a job. According to AssociatedContent.com, it can affect your ability to have children. Physically, this can only happen if you get hurt in an accident related to alcohol, but it can also affect your ability to adopt children if that's the path that you choose to go. According to Tennessee.gov, if you injure another person while driving under the influence, you can just forget about any future plans for a while. This can lead to a mandatory 2 to 12 years of jail time, depending on amount of injury caused, and your license can be revoked from 1 to 5 years, and that depends on a prior offense. So if you already have a DUI on your record and you get another one, you can have your license revoked for up to 5 years or more. So drinking and driving can affect your future by affecting your career, your ability to have children, and having to serve jail time, and that never looks good on your record. Not only can it do all of those things, but it can cause harm to yourself and to others. According to centurycouncil.org, 10,839 people were killed in drunk driving crashes in 2009. Statistics say that every half hour someone will die in an alcohol-related crash, says EverettAnalyzers.com. I'm going to show you a picture. This was a wreck that happened last year. There were 2 people involved. The driver was intoxicated. They both were pronounced dead on the scene. CenturyCouncil.org again tells us that in 2009 in Tennessee alone, 24,141 people were arrested for driving under the influence. 135 of them were under the age of 18. With a number like that, it's hard to believe there were only 303 fatalities in that year. But why do these things happen? The more you drink, you start to become drunk. Your body can't process alcohol fast enough, so it starts to affect your speech, your vision, and your ability to think clearly and ability to make the right decision. So for some, they end up behind the wheel when clearly they shouldn't be. So we've looked at how drinking alcohol and driving can cause serious harm and why this is so. But not only can it do this, it can also affect your future plans. And of course, you can't forget how much money it can cost you. DUIs can cost you money that you don't have. Drinkinganddraiving.org tells us that a DUI can cost you anywhere from $7,000 to $20,000. If you want to have a fun night out, you can get a limo or get a cab, and it's always safer and it's a lot cheaper in the end. I actually had a friend who thought he was okay. He had a passenger with him. They went downtown. They were having a great time. He decided that he was okay to drive, so he got behind the wheel. He didn't only put his life in danger, he also put his friend's life in danger. He ended up getting pulled over. He got arrested. He went to jail that night, and he got a DUI. And in the end, he ended up spending over $8,000 on his DUI. So now you know how much a DUI could possibly cost you. So today I've told you about how drinking and driving can damage your future, it can cause harm to yourself and others, and it's really expensive. Drinking and driving is a very ignorant and inconsiderate thing to do. You can cost yourself or others more than you know. You might think, oh, I'm fine to drive, and that it would never happen to you, but it very well could. I know that's what many people think when they get arrested. It's such an easy thing to avoid. You can designate someone to drive, have someone not to drink and drive you around. You can get a cab, you can get a limo, and they're all cheap. They're a lot cheaper than DUIs, and they're a lot safer than anything else. So please just think before you drive while you've been drinking. Thank you.